Who can say where the road goes? I don't know the words. Oh, I am not ready for this today, y'all. I am not, but I have to be. Okay. Okay. I need to stop stalling because there's some stuff that I gotta share with you today. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Oh, boy. Hello there. Welcome to the Bite the Robot Show. I am your host, Bite. And I have found some amazing stuff, y'all. Or, it's not really amazing, but me being the connoisseur of terrible that I am, I how do I put this? There's gonna be a bonus round after I finish My Immortal today, and y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for this. And if you are ready for this, then you already know what's going on. But to yap a little bit about it, apparently there's allegedly, just so I don't get in trouble, some leaks surrounding Game Freak and some amazing lore that they tried to write for Pokemans. For the Pokemans. It's something special, let me tell you. I will disclose more about it when we actually get around to, when we actually get to the part where I read that, but, oh my god. I'm not prepared. I'm not ready for it, y'all. Okay. I'm not ready for it, but sorry for the outburst. It's bad. I mean, it's not really much worse than stuff that already exists in Pokemon as it is, but you know. The implications are bad. So, yeah. For right now, though, we're just gonna do the usual brain rot that I subject myself to for your entertainment. Hang on. I need to get the window set up right. Okay. There it is. But now you can't see me. I'm hiding today. I'm scared. Don't you mind me. I'm just scared. I'm scared. I'm really scared. But enough being a scared. We're going to finish My Immortal today. And yes, I am going to read it exactly as it is. If I get in trouble, oops. But yes, explicit content incoming. Because, oof. I don't think you'd be able to even understand it considering the incredible brain rot that it is. But My Immortal, Chapter 43. AN. I think after this I will have about 2 or 3 more chapters. Thanks to all my reviewers. No das flamers. If you flamed sis story, then you suck. If you flam, then fuck you. 111. Line of X's, 666 line of X's. I walked sexily into the Great Hall. It was empty except for one person. Draco was there. He sat in deadly bloom in his black 666 t-shirt and his baggy black pants. He had slit his wrists. 111. I felt mad at him for having sex with Snape, but I felt sorry for him. He looked just like Gerard Way, with his red eyes and pale white face. Draco, are you okay? I asked. I'm not okay, he screamed depressedly. I thought of the MCR song and I got even more depressed cause that song always makes me cry. I gave him a pot cigarette and he started to smoke it. Oh, Draco, what did you do with that fucking bastard Snape? I asked tearfully. Draco began to say, but suddenly Lupin and Mr. Norris appeared into the room. They didn't see us. I'm so glad me and Snape were freed, said Lupin. Damn, this job would be great if it wasn't for the fucking students, Mr. Norris agreed. Pop out of them! 111! I yielded angrily, pointing my wand at them. No! Lupin shouted as chains came on him. Giggity. Mr. Norris ran away. You fucking perv, I said, laughing with depths of evil and depressedness in my voice. Now you have to tell us where Voldemort is, or I'm going to torture you. I don't know where he is, said Lupin. Suddenly, Satan and Vampire ran into the room. Vampire didn't know who Satan was, really. Oh, my Satan, we were so worried about you guys, Vampire said. I looked sexily at Draco with his gothic red eyes, with contacts, black t-shirt that said 666 on it, and pale skin like Gerard Way. Vampire with his sexy black hair, and red eyes, just like Frank, Lero, and Satan, who looked just like Brandon Urie then. I selectively took the caramel from my pocket and then I began Frenching Draco sexily. Lupin gasped. Draco began to take all of his clothes off, and I could see his white sex pack. Then Vampire took his own clottes off too. We all began making out together sexily. I took off my black leather bra, my black lace long, and the rest of my clothes. Everyone took their Glocks out, except for me. I'm a girl, lol. Oh, Mr. Draco! I screamed as he put his hotness in my thingy. Then he did the same thing to Harry. I began making out with Satan, and he joined in. Oh, a mess! 111, cried Vampire. Oh, Vampire! I screamed. Oh, Satan! He yelled at Harry and Plesiosaur. No, Plesiosaur. Plesiosaur. Oh, that. We'll get into it later. Lupin watched with shock. We took turns doing torture curses on him cause we were all sadists. Suddenly, line of dots I'm not going to read. Another line of dots that I'm not going to read. A big black car that said 666 on the license plate flew straight through the windows, and Snap was in it. 11. All right. So Draco apparently got carjacked. My Immortal, Chapter 44. And, well, I have nothing to say. But everyone stop glamming, okay? 111. If any gothic people are reading this, then you rock. OMG, I still can't wait for the movie one. Tom Flatten is so hot, I hop Harry will become gothic, cause me friend told me he is really emo in this book. 11111. OMFG, I am leaving W pretty soon. Can't wait. This would probably be the last chapter until I come back. Line of X's, 666 line of X's. That's me car! Shooted Draco angrily. But suddenly it was revealed who was in the car. It was, line of dots, Snape. I shall free you, Lupin, but first you must help me kill these idiotic dunderheads, he said cruelly from the car as it flew circumamsizing above us. Ebony darkness, dementia Ravenway must be killed, then the Dark Lord shall never die. You fucking prep, yelled Draco. Then he looked at me sadly. I forgot to tell you, Ebony. Snape made me do it with him. I didn't really have sex with him, but he's a ropist. Oh no. We all put our clothes on quickly except Satan. We were so scared, but Satan didn't change. Instead, he changed with a man with gren eyes, no nose, a gray robe, and white skin. He had changed into... line of dots. Voldemort! 111. I knew that who thou were all along, he cackled evilly and sarcastically at me. Now I shall kill thee all! Thunder came in the room. In the room? No, please don't kill us, pleaded Vampire. Suddenly Willow, Bloody Mary, Diabolo, Ginny, Dracula, Fred and Gorg, Hagrid, McGonagall, Dumbledore, Sirius, and Lucian all ran in. What is the meaning of this? Dumbledore asked all angrily, and Voldemort took it away, because Dumbledore is the only wizard he is scared of. He did his spells, and suddenly his broomstick came to him sexily. Volksamort flew above the room evilly on his broomstick. Oh my goth, Slugborn gasped. Get it? 'Cause I'm gothic, in parenthesis. The Dark Lord shall kill all of you. Then you must submit to him. Wait. The Dark Lord shall kill all of you. Then you must submit to him. Snape ejaculated menacingly. You preppy. You fucking preppy. Fags. Sirius shouted angrily. I know a 4-letter word for dirt, Cruciatus. Oh, wait, no. I know a 4-letter word for dirt, Cruciatus, screamed Harry, but the sparks from his wand only hit Draco's car. It fell down, Snap quickly crawled out of it, and picked up the Cydio camera. Oh my fucking god, one, I cried, because the video of me in the bathroom, the video of me doing it with Draco, and the video with Satan doing it with, if you kill me, then these Cydios will be shown to everyone in the skull. Then you can be just like that gothic girl, Paris Hilton. He laughed meanly. No, I screamed. FYI, I have the picture of you doing it with Lupin 11. What's she talking about? Lupin slurped as he sat in chains. I saw too. She's gonna show everyone the picture. 111. Harry shouted angrily. Shut up, 111, Lumpkin roared. Foolish ignoramuses, yielded Voldemort from his broomstick. Thou shalt all die soon. Think again, you fucking muggle poser. 1, Harry yelled, and then he and Diablo and Navel both took out black guns, but Voldemort took out his own one. You guys are in a Latin standoff. 111, I shouted disparagingly. Wait. Disparagingly. I'm not going to try and read that. Echo Neville's wand, 11, cried Voldemort, and suddenly Neville's wind was in his hands. Now I shall kill thee all, and ever thee you will die. Oh, no, 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 no. He made lighting some... Wait. He made lighting come all over the place. Save us, Evan! Save us, Ebony! Dumbledore cried. I cried sexily. I just wanted to go to the common room and slit my wrists with my friends while we watched Shark Attack 3 and Saw 2 and do it with Draco. But I knew I had to do something more impotent. Abracadabra! Oh, no, 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 no. I shooted. Oh, good lord. We did it. We did it, y'all. That's my immortal done. And that was, a lot quicker than I thought it would be. Holy crap. This might be a short stream today. Holy sheesh. Sheesh kabobbins. Because I don't have anything else really planned. Other than the next thing we're going to talk about, which is wild. And also, bear in mind, this is all based on the predication of, like, trust me, bro. Because, I haven't really had any way to verify it. I just found it this morning. So, take everything I am about to say with a massive, massive grain of salt. Because even though I think it's funny, and the idea behind it is very funny, I unfortunately can't really verify if it's true or not. And trying to find anything about this has left me kind of sad because there's not any, like, actual verifiable debunking or any kind of verifiable, like, evidence that it's true yet, or at least not that I could find. If you can find it, please let me know, because I'd like to know. This is a train wreck story, and I think it's funny. But, a little bit of preface before I read the thing. Supposedly, Game Freak had a leak. A pretty big leak. And it was mostly, like, lore and stuff for upcoming, like, Pokemon stuff. And, yeah. There were a couple of things in there that I heard from another YouTuber where, oh god. Now, it's not anything any worse than what I've already read in Pokemon lore. Actually, that'd be a good video in and of itself, wouldn't it? Maybe one day I'll just read Pokedex entries, because some of the things you find in a Pokedex are whack and quite interesting. Maybe one day I'll do that. But for today, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna read to you some of the leaked lore. Although, I'm just gonna get one of them out of the way because I straight up couldn't find it. Sorry. I tried looking for so long after I heard the other YouTuber read it out. And I think it's just gone from the internet, frankly. But I'll just describe what's in it. And you can probably Google it for yourself. Just look up leaked slack-off story or something. And what it is that it is a story where human beings capture, torture, slack off for fun because they're bored. And they, like, cut the ears of the slack off and they kill them just because they're bored. You know, Pokemon stuff. And evidently what happens is that the main woman of the story is the one doing this with her friends. And what happens in this... Okay, so what happens in the story, just bluntly put, is she ends up getting knocked out by a Vigoroth. She gets knocked out by a Vigoroth, and she goes deep into the woods where she finds a bunch of hanged Slackoth corpses. and then gets knocked out again, goes home, realizes she's pregnant, and she she gives birth to a slack off. Oh my god. So yeah, she gives birth to a slack off. And then her friends, not really knowing what's going on, end up like rescuing her. Or no way, I'm getting my events mixed up because I'm so like brain shot from this. But evidently what happens is that her friends straight up just like, I don't know how else to describe it. They kill her slack off son and like chop his ear like they did all the other ones. And when they go to her house and show her like the dead body of her kid, slack off kid, the dead body of her slack off kid. And she gets into like a fit of grief and goes to the lake where this all happened. And yeah, she commits game end on herself by jumping in. Cause you know, as you do, especially after you just lost your slack off kid. I don't think I could have done that any other way myself, but you know, here we are. Now, the other one that I have involves a Typhlosion. And, my god, I can't see that. I'm gonna have to, and the only way that I was able to get this was I had to go on Twitter. I had to go on Twitter. I had to, like, without an account, dredge my way through to find this. So, frankly, you're welcome. And, I don't know if this is the act, and just for the sake of reducing the amount of trouble I might get in, I'm just gonna read it straight from my memory data bank. And maybe later on my YouTube, I'll post the images of of the story itself. Also, just to cover my own buttock, my own metal buttock. This is all allegedly, please. I can neither confirm nor deny these allegations that this actually came from Game Freak. But if it did, oh boy. So 1 second while I access my databanks. And I will read to you P-Myth Typhoon is what it's called. All right, P-Myth Typhoon. Theme: relationship between humans and Pokemon / human (like) way of thinking. A long time ago, when the boundary between Pokemon and humans was unclear, once upon a time there was a village. One day a girl from the village went to the mountains to collect firewood. The girl found some dry dead trees deep in the mountains, so she went deeper and deeper. When she woke up, the sun was setting and the girl had lost her way. There was takufu droppings all over the place, which made the girl feel uneasy. Takufu in this case means Typhlosion. All right. Then a man was seen washing up on the other side of the forest. The man's face was unlike any other man in the village, but he was very handsome. The man said... Actually, hang on. Before I continue, I feel like I need visual aids. Let me just not spell it right. I love how the first result that I search is literally just fucking The story. All right, hang on. Yes. Yes, this is what we need right now. Uh-huh. Give me a second. I'm going to access my memory banks and keep reading now if you don't mind. All right. Yeah, I'm accessing my memory banks again just so I can keep reading. This is brilliant. Oh man, where is it? Where is it? Oh, the Typhlosion face. Okay. Where was I? Okay, the man's face was unlike any other man in the village, but he was very handsome. The man said, "You must be lost. I know a way down the mountain, but it will be midnight if you follow my footsteps. I'll bring you back tomorrow morning. So why don't you stay and rest at my place tonight?" The girl had no choice but to do as the man said. The man took the girl's hand and started walking. As the sun was setting, we came to a large cave. "This is my house. You must be hungry. Wait for me." Saying this, the man went out of the cave. A short time after the man left, a red light appeared in the distance on the mountain, and the sound of trees swaying could be heard. Soon the man returned with a large load of red nuts. "After I eat this, I'm going to sleep. Even if you wake up before me, don't look at me." When the girl woke up the next morning, the man was still asleep. The girl kept her promise to the man and continued to wait, but eventually fell asleep again. The girl was woken up by the man's voice. When she looked outside, the sun was already setting. "Let's eat some green fruit today. Wait for me." And with that, he went out of the cave. A short time after the man left, a red light appeared in the distance on the mountain, and the sound of trees swaying could be heard. When the sun had completely set, the man returned home bearing a large load of green nuts. The man said, "After I eat this, I'm going to sleep. Even if you wake up before me, don't look at me." The girl said that she wanted to go home quickly because her family was worried about her. The man yawned loudly and smacked the girl on the head. The girl then completely forgot all about her family and her home. Or rather, if you want accuracy. The girl then completely forgot about her family and her home. Then they both ate the green fruit and fell asleep. The next day, the two of them woke up as the sun was setting. The man went to gather nuts, and the two of them ate them and went back to sleep. As life continued like this, the girl eventually realized that the man was Bakufun, which is supposed to be Typhlosion. As winter approached, Bakufun dug deep into the cave and said to the girl, "Go and gather some firewood. Break off the top branches of the tallest trees you can find." The girl tried to do as Bakufun said, but she was afraid of tall trees, so she could only climb low ones. After collecting some branches and returning home, Bakun said, "No, we have to be on a higher branch or else the humans will see us." As the snow began to fall, the two of them slept in the depths of the deepening hole. There was plenty of food. I woke up every now and then to eat, then to sleep again. One day, the girl woke up to find a child in her arms. After several days and nights passed, the girl woke up and Bakuhun said, "Your father is looking for you, but you're my wife and I can't give you back. I have to fight him." The girl said, "Please stop. Don't kill my father. How can I live with you after killing my family? You're a good person. So let's stay here and sleep." "Okay, I'll sleep here." The man nodded. The next night, Bakuhun woke the girl up and said, "Your father is outside. No, your father is nearby. Go and look outside. When the girl went outside, a snowstorm was blowing around her. She climbed a low tree and broke its branch. When they returned to the cave, Bakufu was singing a song they had never heard before. You have broken the branch. Your father will be here soon. Now I am going to do something bad to your father. If you kill me, you can have my eyes, my voice, and my heart. Then I want you to build a fire where I was killed and let it burn. And I want you to sing this song until it burns out. The girl said, Please stop. You're going to kill my father. Please stop. Let yourself be killed. Goodbye. We'll never meet again. With that said, Bakufun went outside. After a while, a loud voice was heard, and the girl peeked outside. Then it was revealed that the girl's father had killed Bakufum. The girl ran outside and told her father... The girl ran outside and told her father... Your father killed your son. I have lived with him until now. He is my husband. Please give me your husband's eyes, heart, and voice. Bakun. The girl built a fire at a... Oh my god, I'm brain rotted from My Immortal, I'm sorry. The girl built a fire at the place where Bakufun had been killed and poured her eyes, heart, and voice into the flames. And while I was burning out, I sang the song I learned from Bakufun. The girl's father built a hut on the outskirts of the village and put the girl and her child in it. Eventually, spring came. The young men in the village often teased and abused the girl and her child. It got worse day by day, and at one point they tried to cover it with the fur of a Tyrannosaurus Rex, which is supposed to be Typhlosion. The girl returned home and complained to her parents. Tell the villagers not to make fun of us. If we wear those skins, we'll surely turn into Bakufuns. Even now, I'm half dead. Even though my parents tried to explain it, the people in the village would not listen. On the contrary, he became even more amused and covered the girl and child with Tyrannosaurus furs. Oh, that voice hurt. For some reason, that voice hurts me to do, so I'm just going to read it normally. It's supposed to... The quotation was supposed to have ended earlier, though. Bear in mind. The girl and the child then howled loudly and disappeared into the depths of the forest. The two never returned. That's how people found out Bakufun is half human. Like I said, the implications of the story are bad. Not nearly as bad as some other stuff that I've read in Pokedex. No, actually, it's pretty bad. It's very bad. This is new, too, so... Oh, boy. And just to prove that I'm not, like, pulling y'all's leg, I'm just going to show you the first, like, 3 results. that shows, like, what I found today. Pokemon's Typhlosion goes viral after Game Freak leak for the weirdest possible reason. That was 4 hours ago. Enormous Pokemon leak reportedly includes the JRPG's series' entire origin myth, alongside a short story that may have ruined Typhlosion forever. Is Typhlosion a predator? Both of these are 5 hours ago. I just needed y'all to see this. I needed to share what I found this morning when I was scrolling on my phone. No, go away. I kid you not, that story by itself had me sent for like an hour. because of how whack it is. It's oh man. I mean, to be honest, I haven't really played a Pokemon game since Ruby and Sapphire, if we don't count Pal World. But oh man. At least in Pal World they own the nasty. But in this one, the nasty is implied. Excuse me. Whew. The degeneracy is strong today. Anyway, needless to say, take that story with a huge grain of salt. Because, like I said, I haven't really been able to confirm or deny this actually is a thing. But if it is a thing, dear Lord. Man. That's something special right there. Let me tell you. Good God. It maybe at some point I will read just Pokedex entries because those are wild too in their own right. I can't adequately explain how like whack some Pokedex entries are straight from. You know, I'll just give you an example of one of my favorite ones. Drifloon is a balloon Pokemon that straight up takes kids to hell. Yes. Yes, he does. This is going to be a bit of a shorter one today because I don't really have anything else prepared, but bear in mind, the next time we do this, I will. Because there's a beautiful, beautiful train wreck I want to share with you guys next week. So then, next time on Bad Bites, you don't get to know what happens. Only I do. But I have a train wreck for you next week. This is a shorter one. Take care. Have a wonderful day. I hope I didn't ruin Typhlosion for you.